Okay. I was thinking maybe you could talk about Eleanor Hardin, because we've talked about her several times.
Okay.
And though,
Well, Eleanor Hardin, I didn't really know her that well. I did meet her a number of times. I guess probably in my 20s. And my mom knew her quite well. And that was the connection between Stein, who did that, what would you call it, that plaque for the Emma Goldman thing, which, if you've ever seen photographs of Emma Goldman at that time, that's Emma. But, and Eleanor Hardin, I think, shared an apartment with Emma Goldman, and Mother Stein was actually, I think, a cousin of Alexander Berkman, and might have also been romantically involved with Emma at one point. When she was a young woman, she was in England, and sort of, she was just, I guess, barely in her 20s, and she was flirting, I think it was with George Bernard Shaw, who chucked under their chin and said, "You're such a pretty child," condemning her with praise. You know? And she told that with laughter years later. And so she was obviously very politically active. And then she married, I don't know if it was a cab driver, and I don't know if they had that much in common, but she also had a rules when you're married, you stayed married. But I don't know, I really don't know the relationship between those two, so that's just guessing. And of course, when Arlene wrote her Emma Goldman poem, she introduced Arlene to Eleanor Hardin, and that's when Eleanor Hardin gave Arlene that plaque, which she had on the wall for years, for the rest of her life, I guess. And Amada Stein, the artist, was actually quite well known. There was a famous trial, and they didn't allow any photographers, but they would allow just one artist, and he was the one they picked. He's, I guess, most famous now for the magazine covers and book covers of the Pulp Fiction work, but when he was well on in years and arthritic figures, he went into sculpting, and that's when he did the Emma Goldman and several ones that I have. And
is that a Modeste?
yeah, that's the Moses. My mom always thought that, since he was working in Hollywood at that time, but yeah, I think his wife was sick, so he was trying to earn money. And my mom always thought that maybe they used that for Charlton Heston, because it's somewhat similar, but this was way before. And these are some of the statues. I'll bring them over here. This is the Hester plan. Can you see it all right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's heavy. I don't know what. Let me just. And okay.
That's great.
Okay, and let me bring the others, two others that are. And this was a Creole woman which he had seen in New Orleans, and had a zest of life which he loved. Okay, and I'll bring the other one. This. And this one's. This one's really incredible. This is. He had done this for. I think they wanted something for for a Holocaust thing, and this was his offer. They picked. I think Henry Moore had a stump of something or other. But this is somebody who didn't get into sculpture until late in life with arthritic fingers, and this is just an incredible. You can see the. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My mom had another one she gave to Esther and Phil. I want to mess up my new ocean. I met him only.
Okay.
I met him only once. It was 6th Avenue, Washington Place. Walking west, and by this time he was very old. He had to be in his 80s at that time. I'm not that far away. And I think white hair, white beard, and I think his eyes were not good at that point. And my mom helped him across the street. I might add, my mom said, because his eyes were not well, and he's doing those sculptures with bad eyes and arthritis. And as I said, he didn't get into that until late in life, but with his painting, he would paint the canvas black and then do his artwork because he could see better that way, with a black canvas rather than a white one, which I find interesting. And Eleanor Hardin herself, I think she was sick, and she was in the hospital, and they sent her home like on Christmas Eve or something like that. And she was in no condition to be alone, and she died around that time. And she lived on Cornelia Street, opposite the Cornelia Street Cafe. One of those two doorways that look exactly the same, so I don't know which one it is. But that's what I can think of right now.
That's great.
Yeah, it's good that you started showing the work.